Hi Cancer. How are you? Good, I hope. We're gonna do your February 2019 reading for you guys today. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's a general reading, so it's not gonna fit with everybody. Take what does and let the rest go. Don't try to make it fit, okay? This is gonna be, we're gonna pull one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. It's gonna be like a general overview, overall theme for you guys for the month of February 2019. Okay. General overview. Theme for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 2019. Let's do general message, general overview for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of February 2019. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. General overview, February 2019. Cancer, let's see what we got for you. We have Dragon's Lair in the reverse. Let's read what it says. Number 19 reduces down to 10 or 1, however you want to look at it. Number of completion, right? Let's see. And it's in the reverse. So it says, red flags should not be ignored. Don't be seduced into learning a lesson that will hurt your heart. Temptation and intrigue abound, but be careful because you can't win this particular challenge. Heed this gentle warning about wanting and longing, and the fantasy of belonging to someone, something, or an identity that has no true substance or longevity. Ignore this alarm and you'll wander in circles near the edge of a dragon's lair. Choose another path, for your treasures lie elsewhere. And at the bottom of the deck, we also have a commitment in reverse, okay? And so you might just want to rethink some things before committing to anything, you know, that might get you in a position where you have to kind of relearn a lesson. Let's see. Let's dig a little deeper with our tarot. I'm going to be using the 8-coin tattoo tarot deck for you guys this month. Well, for next month, you know what I mean. All right. All right, Spirit. Give me the eyes to see, the ears to hear, clairvoyancy, discernment, compassion, love, humility, wisdom. To read, see, hear, feel this message clear for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 2019. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 2019. What is the message for Cancer? All right, Cancer. Cancer, February 2019. Message for Cancer. February 2019. Message for Cancer. For February, thank you. 2019. All right, so we have the 8 of Cups. Okay. All right, so yeah, goes perfectly with that Dragon's Lair card and that commitment card in the reverse. We're walking away from something that doesn't serve us anymore. We might have we might have, you know, committed to something already, and we might have changed our minds. And, you know, we can't be so hard on ourselves for that sometimes, you know, especially if it's keeping us stagnant, and it's keeping us from reaching our full potential, you know. Sometimes we have to really sit down, be real with ourselves, and, you know, ask ourselves if it's doing anything for our personal growth or not. Asking ourselves if we're fulfilled by what we're involved in. King of Wands, right? So getting real with ourselves, and being passionate about it. So you may or may not be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries. You might be walking away from the fire sign, right? Or the fire sign might be walking away from you. It doesn't have to be another person. Again, this could just be you in that energy of, like I was saying, getting real with yourself, feeling passionate about what you really want, what you don't want, and what direction you need to start moving in. Either way, if we're moving away from something, we're moving towards something else, something new, something more beneficial. Hopefully, right? Let's see. So that's going to be like the first week of February, is getting real with ourselves and about walking away from a certain situation, relationship, whatever it may be for you guys. King of Swords. Okay. This is powerful. There's lots of confidence here, you guys, which is good. It's good. You know, sometimes it's not always easy walking away from something that we might have already committed to, or that we were very much so thinking about moving away from. But with the King of Swords here, you know, it's ripping off the Band-Aid. It's speaking our truth, right? And sticking to it. Let's see. The Lovers. You showed up Hi, Cancer. Sorry about that. We're back. Sorry about that. Okay. So, as I was saying, the Lovers. This is the card of Gemini. You did show up in Gemini's reading, so you might want to watch that. Let's see. And the Four of Wands. So, my first thought about these three cards together was with this Lover's card, is being very focused, not so much on a relationship, but ourselves, loving ourselves. Four of Wands, you know, bringing stability and joy from within ourselves, and being very adamant about this, being very strict about it. Thank you, Spirit. 10 of Pentacles. Jeez, too many. Being very strict about it. For some of you, you might be walking away into a new relationship with this Eight of Cups here and this King of Wands. It could be that you have already been going through the, loving yourself phase, and being getting to a place where you really do love yourself, and you're strict about your boundaries as far as what you deserve and your worth, which is beautiful. In return, this second week of February, around that time, whatever relationship you might have with somebody, could be that Gemini. We have the King of Swords and the Lovers right next to each other, so very well could be Gemini, could be Libra or Aquarius as well. In return, you start attracting this person who's mirroring you in a way where they also love themselves exactly the same. They also are emotionally, physically, spiritually stable because they've gone through the process also. So as you attract this person, you start to feel how good it is to be with someone who matches your vibration, right? Going into the end of the month, spending more time with this person, seeing them for what they are, and feeling as if it's genuine because you know within yourself who you are and how genuine you are. It's an indescribable feeling, right? You're like, it's a rush because you're like, wow, finally, you start really being able to see yourself have a future with this person, right? Yeah, the longevity of it all, the potential longevity of it all. You can see yourself building a home with this person. You might ask this person to move in with you towards the end of the month, or they might ask you. For some of you, where this is more of a, thank you, Spirit, where this is more of a self-love kind of journey, you're just feeling comfortable towards the end of the month. Being alone. Not lonely, but alone, right? Being comfortable in your own home, looking at it as more of a sanctuary, enjoying and embracing and looking at the peace and quiet as a blessing, right? Because ultimately that's a lot of what you need as far as self-love goes, right? You need time to yourself, time to be able to really dig into your thoughts. Let's see what we got. The World. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys really might want to check out that Gemini reading. Okay, so with the World card here, and the Page of Pentacles, it's closing out that cycle, right? We're walking away from the old destructive cycle, right? We're walking away from what we know is not going to serve us, what we know we've seen before. We're getting that feeling, we're getting that hint, so we're like, okay, right? And we're falling back. We're falling back, and we're understanding that this is a great thing. This is a really good thing. And when we do, we start to understand and look at the process of it all as a blessing, as time well needed. Yeah, Four of Swords. We start enjoying our alone time in our home. We start thinking about our long-term goals, right? We start really feeling good about closing out an old cycle and beginning a new one. We understand that good things take time. Sorry about them. All right, we got Page of Wands and Five of Wands. Okay. You guys got a lot to say this month. So we understand that good things take time. Page of Cups, the bottom of the deck. And we're willing to take that time out for ourselves. We're willing to go through the process because we know ultimately in the end it's what's going to get us to where we need to be. Towards the end of the month, we go into this Four of Swords energy. Like I was saying, time to meditate, right? We're going back into that meditative state. For some of you, like I said, this fire sign who you may be dealing with, it doesn't have to be, but very well could be. We have with the Page of Wands here. You got the Seven of Wands again and the Page of Swords. Okay. So they might be trying to come back in once you start doing your process, once you start becoming okay with your process. This person's going to be very, very charming. They probably have been. We have that King of Wands here also. Very confident. In this deck, it's depicted as a fox, right? So they're sly. They really are. And you might just feel like they're just trying to cause you problems. Like you're so focused on yourself. You're so into this process of self-worth, self-development, and they come back trying to like woo you and talk all smooth, and you're just like, meh! You know, like, can you get away from me? King of Wands again. So yeah, again, it could be an Aries. Lots of fire here. They are feeling bad about what they did or what they didn't do. They want to restore balance back into your guys' relationship. They see that you're becoming balanced, so they might be kind of a mooch and trying to mooch off you, take from you, be aware of that. Or they just might be coming back, realizing what they did wrong and wanting to manifest balance within them because they see the balance within you and they want to start manifesting that together. So for some of you, yeah, this person is leaving and coming back again. It's the same person. They've been watching you. They see that you are becoming more vulnerable because you are taking that time out to love yourself. You're opening up your heart chakra, right? You're getting grounded, but you are still in a state of vulnerability. And some of them might be trying to take advantage of this, but some of them just might be just really drawn to it, right? So for some of you, yeah, this is just a break. Some of you guys are in a relationship, you're taking a break. You're coming back with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so Nine of Coins, Pentacles. They don't want to be single anymore. They're over it. You might be too, but I'm feeling like this is the other person. They're over being single. They want you back. They're going to come at you saying, I've done the work too. Just, take what you've been learning. Sun in reverse. Take what you've been learning and really implement it when this okay. We have Emperor at the bottom of the deck, and going back to take what you've learned, implement it, understand what you're feeling, seeing, hearing, right? This is a forewarning. Don't get yourself in the same situation that you've already gotten yourself in before. And you're going to be able to see, hear, and feel it. So follow your intuition when it comes to those things. We have a lot of pages here. We have 3 pages. So this person can be younger than you. And they're just a little bit immature in their ways and their thought processes and their emotions, especially, right? They're a little all over the place. You're growing. You're on a path of growth. So I commend you for that. That's beautiful. I love it. But be aware, know your worth, right? Know your worth, and stick to it. Stick to it. Yeah, be vulnerable. Yeah, be soft. Yeah, be compassionate. We don't have to get angry and hard and I've learned all this, so no, none of that. Come at them with love and compassion, as much as possible, because that's in doing that it's going to keep moving you forward on your journey, right? It's gonna reach you to that next level. You're going fast. You're doing things. I mean, this is all within a month, right? Give or take, generating. But a lot's happened. A lot has happened. December, January, and a lot is happening, right? We're moving fast. We know what we want. We're going towards it. Again, good things take time. Really take that time out for yourself. Appreciate it. Look at it as the blessing. When this thing comes back around to try to trip you up, because it might not be doing that intentionally to try to trip you up. Somebody might just be acting out of emotions, impulsively. Just take what you've learned. Take what you've learned and implement it. You know what I mean? Make sure no one's stalking you. That's because some of you might be moving away even to try to get away from all of this, or going on a vacation to get your time out, which is beautiful. That's always fun, right? That's good. Meditation's key this month, I think. Meditation and being okay with being alone, and understanding that even though you're alone, you're moving forward, and it's going to help you progress so much more smoothly, right? I don't want to say quicker, because I mean, it's not a race, really, right? It's not a race. And things like this, growing pains and all, they take time. They take time. But you're headed in a very good direction. Again, this is just a little forewarning. And they won't probably show up towards it again the end of the month. Being impulsive, you'll feel it, you'll see it. But you'll know what to do. Don't be scared. And you won't be. I feel like you'll be very strong in what you believe to understand now, right? So use that. Use that. Again, be graceful, be compassionate. We don't want to do all this self-growth, self-development just to kind of fall back into our ego and our pride, right? Really, during your meditation and time alone, take time to understand that also. All right, Cancer. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you guys like the video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys want a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Love to get together with you guys and do some more of this self-work, self-development stuff. I love it. I love it. It's all great things. All great things, okay? So lots of love, lots of light, and I'll